Certainly been a while, but we got some post at BCB headquarters. I wanted to share this with yourselves. It's what I've actually got in here. And yes, look at that. We've got a pair of Binatone Long Ranger 40 walkie-talkies. Now, I've always wanted one of these, and these are a 40 channel FM CB 2781 walkie-talkie. And like buses, not one came along, two came along at once in the same auction, so I bid and I won them. Now, one is evidently working, well, lights up as far as I know, and one doesn't. I don't know which way round it is at the moment. So I've got those in the box. I've got two chargers. I don't know whether these go with them. Two of the rubber duck style antennas that slip over the top. And that's it. So both of the aerials on them look good. I need to fully retract those, but the fact that they've got the top bits on is very, very positive, because if the aerial's knackered, they're no good at all. So that's good. They got both of them have got their nappies with them, their protective cases. So let's get these out, get them out of their nappies and have a look a bit further. So here they both are. Obviously they've both got the same features on them. So you've got volume, squelch, full 40 channel knob, TX power high and low, channel display on and off, RX TX lights, CB 2781, then you've got your channel display there, and then on the side you can put in an extension 8 ohm speaker, an extension antenna, and then you can do a mains adapter or battery charge. And then on the back, oh, that's going to come out, that's your frequency display for your 40 channels. So in true style, off camera, I'm just going to give these a bit of a clean up. Not that they need too much. There's some bits of dirt on them, but yeah, generally pretty darn good condition. See a bit of rust on the bottom of that one there on the unit, not so much on that one. Push to talk and everything seems to work. So right, first thing to do, I'll go off camera, give them a clean up, and we'll see if we can get both of these working. They're supposed to be a full 4-watt radio, and with the big aerials as well, they're supposed to have a good range on them for walkie-talkies, one of the best that there was. So it'd be interesting to test them out if I can get them running, try them and do a bit of a DX. So both units are cleaned up now, they've come up really well. So I'm just going to crack open the case on the back so we can have a look inside. Ooh, and it's got its battery compartment, perfect. I take 8 AA's, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, look at the state of that. That's not right. It's actually 10 AA's, no, 8 AA's and 2 fake batteries. So let's looks like it's had some condensation in there. Let's have a look at this one. It's got its battery compartment as well, and that one looks to be okay, so we'll clean this one up and use it on both. Yeah, that one looks like it's had a bit of water in it, so I might start with this one first. Right, let me get my brush and we'll give that a brush. So you can see here this slight lump of green, but what it actually should be is one of these springs, and it seems to be missing the spring, so the spring's broken off, so I definitely need to get a new one of those because that is toast. So I've given that a bit of a clean and we'll use that. So I'll go and find some AA's, so I need 8 AA's to make it 12 volt and 2 dummy batteries, which I'm going to get. Doesn't mean they're stupid, it just means they're just like wire links. So these are the 2 dummy batteries. They're exactly the same size as the normal AA's, but they're just like feathers. They're just like a wire link. So 8 times 1.5 is 12 volts with those two in. But you have to put these in because if you want to run rechargeables, which I think are like 1 1/4 volt or something, then you need 10 of those versus 8 of the others. So that's how it's going to go. So let me just slot all these in. So here's all the batteries in. I always tend to put the 2 green ones at the bottom, but you can put them where you like. But I always just tend to put them the same side. So let's connect this up to the radio, see if it turns on. Right, let's connect this up. Goes that way. Slide this in. I'm not going to do it up, just test it for whether the thing comes on. Right, display on so we can see high power and nothing. That one's not come on. Okay. So that one's not working, which is the better one of the two. Let's connect the other one. I can't get the battery pack to fit in. Oh well, let's just do it that way. Now that one's come on and lit up. All the digits are working. Have we got any volume? We've got no volume. Okay. Right. So let's just make it. So I've quickly adjourned up into the shack and I've connected an extension speaker to this, because if the speaker inside has got a wire off or is broken, if I put an extension speaker on, we should get volume. Let's test it. Oh, hang on, I've got no. Right, so it looks like all that's wrong with this is something with the speaker. No volume. Put the extension speaker back in. Then the squelch kicks in. So that's all that is. Right, so this one, I'm going to open this one up first and go inside and see why the speaker's not working. The fact that the extension speaker's working points me mainly to either the speaker's dead or there's a wire off. So this is going to be the simpler one of the two to fix. So let's go that first. Actually, just out of interest, while we're up in the shack, does it go into TX if I press transmit? Oh, it's gone off. Oh, hang on, there's a dodgy connection here, hold on. Well, oh look, it's randomly kicked back in again, but every time I press transmit it goes off. Oh no, it doesn't. So it does go to transmit, but there's a dodgy connection in here somewhere. So let's take it back and open it up and have a look. Right, it looks like there's just 4 screws, so we'll pop these out, see if it comes apart. God, Jesus, they're not very big. Oh. Very diddy little screws. I'll show you the size of them at the end. This case looks rusty. Hence why I'm working on some kitchen roll, because there does seem to be a lot of rust here. I'm not sure where this one's coming out. Yeah, it is. Right, let's see if that does that come off now. Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, there's a lot of rust in here. Luckily it's down the bottom there. So, alright, I want to follow where these wires go. I want to check the terminals because I'm not too happy with these connections. Ah, and there's why. There's why it was breaking off, and it has just come off. Luckily I can see which terminal it was, so it's the black wire that was causing the problem. So I've soldered the black wire onto here, so let's put the battery pack on, see if we've got a better connection. Right. What's going on here? I've got that on the wrong way. Yeah, I have. So no, we've definitely got a dodgy connection here somewhere. Not there. So there's another wire come off. Or is it a battery that's dodgy? Ah, there we go. Right, TX. Yeah, I swapped over. Still no volume though. Right, I'm going to have to find the speaker wires wherever that is. So I pulled the knobs off. There looks like a couple of screws through the board. I'm hoping the board lifts up, so what I'm looking at. Oh, that screw's as rusty as anything. And we've got one there. And one up the top. Alright, let me have a look. The screw here is toast. It's absolutely rusted to death. So I'm going to get a little pair of pliers and see if I can put them on there and turn it out. Right, let me do that. I need two hands. Well, it's out. Left a load of debris behind, so carefully clean that up. Then we'll try and get some of these others which look okay. And see if we can lift the board, but gently. I need probably a flat-bladed screwdriver, but I don't know whether this is going to lift up or not. So what I've discovered is you have to remove this black stuff, and you've got one screw here and one screw here, and as you can imagine, these are rusted solid. Now I managed to get the other one out with this, so I'll try again. Well, the pliers were no good, so I used a first pair of mole grips vertically on them and they come out. Both in there, very rusty. Let's see if we can get this board out now. Right, I haven't happened in my junk box of spares. I've had an 8 ohm 0.3 watt and this is an 8 ohm 0.2 watt. So what I want to try and do is turn the radio on, touch the speaker wires onto here and see if I get sound. If I get sound, I know the speaker's knackered. If I don't, then I know it's a wiring issue and not the speaker. So let me set you up and we'll see if we can do that. So there's no magic in the way I work. Right, so that's the unit's on. We've got no sound. If I can get in there. Oh, hang on. Yes. So we need another speaker. It's only the speaker that's gone. Let me go and get some verniers. We'll measure what size speaker this is. But yeah, as simple as just a speaker, and that's going to be easy to replace. Right, so I've got the speaker out. So measuring at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, it looks like we need a... Oh, hang on. Let's go in there. Looks like a 56mm speaker. Actually, one other thing we better do is check the overall height, because we don't want one that's higher than what we've got. So we're 20mm high, and the cone is approximately, unable to measure, about there, about 12mm. Okay, so 20mm. So it just looks like it's the speaker in this one, so we'll get a speaker and then we'll continue cleaning it, because you can see all the crap that's come out of it, get all the rust out of it, tidy it up, then we'll go through and set the power and frequency and all those bits and pieces.